What about you, Goodnight? Who's your all-time?
Dusty Rhodes. The man is an artist. The man, it's beyond words, beyond life, beyond death. It's nobody says like every one of Dusty's promos could be like its own novel. He did so many unique angles. There was this one where it's from Georgia when he was going against the Great Kabuki, and he painted up his face, and he does this like thing based off of Apocalypse Now, where it's like Kabuki.
Does he pop out of the water with his eyes open?
No, but he has this. He doesn't blink the whole time, and it's just like Kabuki. Are you an assassin? Are you a soldier? Are you an errand boy?
You're an errand boy.
I think you're an errand boy, my man. Gary Hart. There's the kid born, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And it was brilliant. This was a brilliant show. Hard Times. And I think one of his most underrated promos is if you go to the DVD that WWF put out, they have this Dusty Rhodes promo from when he was in the WWF, which he did occasionally on special appearances in the late 70s, like the era like Bob Backlund and Superstar Graham and all that. And he does this promo in like an empty Madison Square Garden, and he's being interviewed with Vince McMahon. He's like, we're sitting here in an empty arena with Dusty Rhodes, but Dusty Rhodes fills arenas. And Dusty does this whole promo about like, growing up in West Texas. You know, I never thought that I would captivate a nation like it has, but it has.
Son of a plumber.
Yeah, it's the shit. As you can see, you can look out in this arena a matter of a few hours when it's full, and you can see a black man and a white man eating out of the same popcorn box. Woo! That's funky. That's the American dream. And so, I saw that promo. I was like, this is like a Gettysburg Address for today. Dusty's promo. I mean, Hard Times. Dusty's promos. Every one of them was like the great American novel, and it was nobody could do it like Dusty. When Nikita Koloff turned face. And Dusty did that promo with her. I got a lot of bad feelings about a lot of bad things. So many things. Undone. The Four Horsemen. Undone. And I have a new partner. And my partner's name is Nikita Koloff. And he is the greatest Russian athlete in the world. Nikki. Thank you, Dusty. You know I am proud Russian. And I am superior athlete.
I cry for Magnum TA.
Yeah, I love to respect him. And I have a hard fight. He say many times for him, there is no law. No Kremlin, Uncle Ivan. Nobody tells Nikita what to do. And every time Dusty went out there, it was like a new adventure.
Dusty Rhodes would just pull stuff out of
nowhere. There's a promo. All right, there's a promo where he went against Bill Dundee, and this is like 86.
Yeah.
And Bill Dundee, if anybody's ever seen, he's short. He was really fucking short.
Yeah.
He was like an Australian guy.
Yeah, he was kind of portly.
And he would call people Jimbo.
And he'd always wear
food in his mouth.
And he always had like a Elvis Presley jumpsuit.
Oh, he had an Elvis jumpsuit, and he had Bay City Rollers hair, and he wore this well into the 1980s. For a little while there, he was on like the mid-card in Crockett. And Dusty, this is like, remember the movie Gremlins?
Yeah.
Dusty says, Bill Dundee, a little gremlin, I'm going to stick you in the microwave. Never knew what the hell was going to come out of his mouth. It was just, every promo was an adventure. And his in-ring work, too. People remember like his polka dot era, which he still had great promos. But, like, he really couldn't go in the ring quite as well if he didn't have the right opponent then. Although I saw him in him and Randy Savage, and that was a damn good match. But, like, if you ever see that SummerSlam match he had against Honky Tonk Man, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But Dusty in his prime, too, could go. He used to regularly, in, like, the late 70s.
60, 90-minute
minute Broadways with Harley Race and stuff like this. So, I mean, Dusty was funky like a monkey. He could bleed like a motherfucker. It was like wailing in the ring there. Because Dusty was sitting there, there was blood everywhere. And Dusty, and that's NWA. That was like Southern, it was like Blood Feud. You know what I'm saying? WWF in the 80s was like for kids. It was like, oh, Brutus Beefcake is angry because his scissors have been stolen by Outlaw Ron Bass. But NWA was like woman swapping, blood feuding, just bad blood between like Dusty Rhodes and Tully Blanchard. No, they're just fighting over
class warfare.
Class warfare, swapping baby doll amongst them. And Dusty was just like the ring, like a preacher of just this epic of violence that was the mid-80s NWA, and it was beautiful.
You got to face the fact that there's no place you can hide, no place you can run, nowhere baby doll can stick that ugly face of hers without me finding it. And that's a fact. And facts are, the American dream is the best, is here. You like this hat? You better like this hat, that's no lie.
The American dream, Dusty Rhodes, and now let's go back to the ring.